the Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers. Taking on a team from the ACC, the The Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Groupers' offense will start this game off with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Groupers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Groupers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Groupers.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Groupers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. Touchdown, Hokies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what a push up front. Driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 14 to Auburn.
There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Handoff from the gun. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back, it's Drones. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Across the 45. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to get the corner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Leaves it with the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Holloway. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hokies! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll run the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The safeties are usually the quarterbacks of the defense. They're getting everybody lined up. They're coming down in the box and making big tackles. But they also do a great job at the back end with their coverage, breaking on the football, getting the big INT.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Go straight ahead. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Using the quick game.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Pressure coming. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's got a chance. He has the first and still on his feet. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Hokies are on the move. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Completes it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Snagged in the middle. It's Holloway. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Quick toss. Still on his feet at the 35. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here comes the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On the option. Now the toss. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Gets the back moving. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The groupers will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking for a gap. It's Bennett. Sweet cut there. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Selden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Split backs here. The give to the back. Crosses the 35. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the groupers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Number 95 on to kick it away.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the groupers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to surprise him with the pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Drones. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 6 over Kent State.
Gonna run it. It's Craig.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the counter. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The groupers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to pass. It's Drones. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete on third down. And the groupers will send out the punt unit.
Number 95 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The first play of this drive comes from the 27. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
On to punt it away.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will